Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution, and when we last left off, we returned to China just to run into another ambush, of course, and Adam still thinks, at least hopes, that we will find one of our abducted scientists in the city, but I can already tell you that the only thing we're going to find here is an arm attached to Tong himself, I believe. Yeah, that's a bit nasty when you think about it, and apparently there's also a state of war between the harvesters and the bell tower goons in the city. Well, even better for us, because, well, if two are at war, there should be some profit and some opportunity for us to squeeze our way in here somehow. And I guess the Tong is also relatively desperate because they're holding his son hostage by the sounds of it. That is interesting. Regardless, we have to make our way into the parking garage and probably past all these harvesters, because if we kill them all, which they deserve incidentally, I think Tong will not be very cooperative really though. And I still cannot help but wonder what happens if you kill Tong during your first visit in China. I mean, the game probably does take this into account, yes, because the weapons were free in the basement, weren't they? It was only us not taking the shot that we decided the outcome incidentally. But regardless, I think we continue and see what we can do. Yeah, so okay, and we also dealt with this idiot last episode, and it took all my self-control not to shoot him. But of course, we are not a monster. We are better than the people we are fighting, at least we hope so. Yeah, of course the conspirators were still one step ahead because they laid an ambush for us. So the conspirators, they have connections to everywhere, including the highest level of both of the US government and also the Chinese government incidentally. Never mind ATC, right? Okay, then I think we will be taking the roof access presumably. I mean, at the moment these people are not hostile to us, as you can tell. But there are quite a few over here, aren't they? Yeah, probably. And we're also
right. It seems David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. I just wish I knew what this was all about.
Keep your mouth shut there.
Mr. Jensen. One day, you just might.
Yeah, better keep your mouth shut, Adam, there. You don't want to know what's on that ship anyway, do you? Okay, once we go inside here, it's probably going to be a hostile zone, I would presume, right? And this was previously inaccessible, if you do remember. And this is locked, of course. But then, so we have couple of people, at least 3 or 4 at the main entrance, and I think parking garages would still be useful, right? We do have ground vehicles, maybe not in lower Hengsha. I think the only ground vehicle we saw was in electric motorcycle, I believe. Well, regardless, I think it's a one-way trip, maybe. Alright, friends, I spare you the tedium, but needless to say, once we arrive at the bottom of the elevator shaft, there's no way to go, because apparently we have to punch through a wall. And since he cannot get back up, it was a complete waste of time, and this area is really starting to overstay its welcome with all the stupid parkouring here. And yes, we can climb down here, but not up here, and we have to go all the way around. And of course, once we go over here, we find 10 or so more people, so it's only for the front entrance for us. No other way to go, and we have no energy bars. We cannot buy any energy bars. We have no ammo. We have no energy. You get the idea, right? It's getting a bit tedious here, frankly. Okay, back down the ladder we go, then another ladder, through the corridor, through the side alley, and then we have to fight our way throughout the entire parking garage through multiple levels, as in Project Snowblind, just in reverse, I guess. Maybe. Of course, they're expecting Bell Tower to raid this place pretty soon. Yeah. Well, of course, we cannot kill anyone because, well, we don't have any ammunition, and of course, Tong won't be super talkative if we kill anyone for that matter. Yeah, it's an absolute piece of trash, isn't it? And speaking of which, there's the first of these goons around here.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Wai. Go back.
Yeah, indeed we are. Of course, one guy back here as well, and I have no energy to activate my stealth ability, and yeah. We need to go back here, pass all these doors with no energy, so maybe we have to throw a gas gun just to get inside. Well, we're starting with you here anyhow. Of course, there's no other way to go, and we need the ammo, so... Fuck, idiot. Of course. Right, okay, this is our practice point at least, so maybe we could still make this happen. I mean, going for the parking garage would be interesting, I suppose. But now we have a practice point to change that outcome if we want to. Maybe it's actually a slightly better idea. And speaking of good ideas, what do we want to drop here? The peps? The pistol? We upgraded the pistol, incidentally, didn't we? So once again, only non-lethal would be in order here, presumably. Is anything in here? Nothing, huh? Okay, so I can try this again, presumably, because I really want to know, can we get back inside? And since the case we could possibly fail, I will also throw down another safe back here, right? Probably. Alright, fantastic. At least we can create as many safe states as we want here, frankly. Okay, so back up the ladders. I will jumping over here once again. I will pick the punchy ability, presumably. Alright. Well, we can jump down there. It can be done even without the Icarus landing system, which we don't have, of course. And this jumping ability is of very limited utility, to put it mildly. I'm not quite sure why it's so limiting, but it certainly is. Yeah, back around and back up, you get the idea. I think this leads into the, yeah, not where we need to go, of course. And apparently there's only 2 entrances into the parking garage, so it gives, I guess. Alright, so we're back here. And then we go down below, pick up that augmentation, see if we can accomplish, shall we not? Okay, this door is locked naturally. So we knocked out one guy, which is completely unnecessary, or maybe not, because we now have a praxis point we can spend. Okay then, so there's the service elevator, which doesn't function. We have to do some jumping, of course. And jumping needs to be done diagonally. Okay, we barely managed to do this with 1 health point, really. Okay then, interesting. And now we should have access to that ladder incidentally. I think at least. Alright, so well, I guess we need to be observant, because if you have the object highlights disabled, then it's maybe easy to miss the points where we can punch through walls incidentally. Okay, yeah, this area is really starting to overstay its welcome, because all this parkouring is really nasty and unnecessary, because Bell Tower is out to get us, of course. So through the sewers, and then some stupid parkouring, and of course the sewers don't connect to each other. You get the idea. Some dead ends in the city, plenty of platforming over these roofs, the ladders that don't lead to anywhere, and things of that nature. It's really kinda annoying. Okay, then we're all the way at the bottom, and as you will see, there's nothing back here, no supplies, nowhere to go. So if he screws this over again, well, there must be a way to proceed. Right, wouldn't you say? In some way or another. Alright then, friends, so as it turns out, we don't need the augmentation to punch through walls, and it's only down to me because I have disabled the overlays. But are you telling me this piece of equipment here is almost indistinguishable from the wall? Yeah, is it not? And that's the way we need to go. This is the elevator door on this level. I mean, could you tell at a glance that we're supposed to go through here without the objective markers? I don't think we could, right? Alright, then there we go. So open that stupid door and see what we can do. At least that means you can avoid the rest of the goons back here someplace. And Tong is still 1 level below us, apparently. Well, that's fantastic. Alrighty then, so once again, it would be nice to check for some supplies and grab some ammo that doesn't contain no combat rifle ammo, because we're not using that firearm. And this would be like a box of what, like 5 bullets at most. Almost insulting, frankly. Of course, the opposition over here will be particularly stiff. Yeah, most likely right. Quite sure for how long this has been in disuse. Yeah, oh, fantastic. There's 5 bullets for our pistol. 5 open bullets. Wasn't that lovely? And if it's laid out like any other parking garage, I do remember it's probably in a spiral pattern, right? Yeah, the harvesters.
真倒霉！
把我整个人丢出去，我的腿还是发抖。有别的人看，他以为我说是神经病。
你可真他妈的！我的手臂也遇到过一样的经历，当时老板就在我面前。
Yeah, of course you know it's by design. Satellites around the world to make this happen. There's nothing wrong with our biochips, absolutely nothing. At least not now. Yeah, of course they don't know. So of course the only reason I'm not killing any harvesters is because I want Tong to be talkative. And with all these people that is probably not going to happen, right? Wouldn't you say? And I think they also have some automated security in here. Hopefully also an armory someplace. That would be great. I'm not quite sure it's worth tracking down because we need ammo very pressingly. It's extremely pressing. And of course this guy is running around with a heavy rifle, which we don't want. So what gives, I guess? And with no energy to stealth, really. Only in emergency situations. So I guess we try to investigate some of the side rooms and see if there's not anything of interest. Of course they have blockaded this against the entry from the street and not from the roof, you know, as I would think. I'm desperately looking for ammo, anything really. Not the dirty urinal, which is a function apparently. Okay, anything in here? Pocket secretary? Well, it's a start. Fantastic. Okay, I'm not quite sure who that is, and yeah, what's compatible with this passcard, no idea whatsoever. Okay, what is that? Hand dryer. Well, it's noisy, I would think. And some interesting... well, okay, no comment. Yeah, it's a parking garage. Is there an armory someplace? That would be great. Need to go down, not up, right? Yeah, he doesn't have anything for us. I just know it. Maybe $50 and a box of heavy rifle ammo, which we don't need. But is there an armory over here? What do you think, friends? I think it's just a roadblock, I think. Nothing of importance back here. Alrighty then, so let's see what else we can do. I don't think Tom will give us any ammo, wouldn't you say? That seems unlikely. No, very unlikely. And picking up the rifle outside from one goon would have given us the rifle with one bullet maybe, like 4. Is it even worth rearranging our inventory for that shit, frankly? Okay, lots of heavy rifles, I see that. As a reminder, the only reason I'm not killing these dudes, because they deserve it, frankly, is the reason that Tom needs to be talking to us. You know? That's the only reason, nothing else to say. Yeah, it's also dark in here. I'm not quite sure how well this will protect us. But alright. I think this ability would be pretty obvious, wouldn't you say? You'd think so, at least. Well, around here, there's no way to go from this side, right? I think. Right. Okay, I was hoping for a storage room, anything in between, but I'm not seeing anything back here. Yeah, this leads straight into a wall. Of course, does it not? There's the elevator that doesn't work, and we have a staircase. Okay, well, we can use the staircase, I think. Yeah, I'm not going back up here. That's unnecessary. Very unnecessary. If only we had some energy to spare, which of course we don't. But we can check out the staircase. Maybe it is functional. Maybe it does lead to some place. Knocking him out, of course, he's in range of the camera, etc. You get the idea. That's not going to give us anything. We have to knock out all of them. A couple of people are smoking, but then again, it doesn't mean anything necessarily. Yeah, this would be very obvious, I think. But then again, it's a video game, so I guess. Yeah, this is the elevator shaft, and there was a staircase here someplace, they said. So right next there, with the open door. I mean, the door doesn't seem open, from what I can see. Now at least we made it inside, and we have a spare practice point in case we need it. Or we use the ramp. Also an option maybe, if we want to do that. Yeah, don't peek out of cover, because it gets us discovered, of course. And keep an eye on the minimap, because this guy will come over here maybe. Okay, up to the staircase we go. Of course, there's a keypad back here. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, righty then. That's what I thought. So I don't think I can do this when we are stealth, because we have no energy to spare. But I don't think this guy comes in this position just to see us. Right. I don't think that's going to work for this guy being around, right? I would think we can throw smoke grenades, and I'm not quite sure which level it was, but regardless of level, there's no way I can maintain that angle. When it comes to stealthing, we don't have the energy for that. And once we start throwing grenades here, everyone will be super angry about this, of course. Well, it may be an opportunity. I think we may have another option here, using all of our consumables, which we do possess still, because we are level 5 hacker, incidentally. Well, maybe, but we have to keep looking here, of course, and observe. I think the ideal scenario is a Tong not noticing our intrusion here like whatsoever. But I'm not quite sure it's going to be facilitated. But I think it should give us a free pass on our way out. We don't have to backtrack and avoid all these goons again. Okay, he may not see us. He's never coming over here, I think. This guy, on the other hand, I think will see us if we go for that. But there are plenty of boxes in the way. We just have to learn this patrol pattern. It's a stealth game, of course. Well, if you're lucky, we can make it happen. If you're not lucky, then good luck. Of course, time doesn't stop, even if the menu is opening, I think. Pretty certain about this at least. Yeah, just go for that here. Please. Well, this is level 1. Maybe not necessary, but there's time constraints, you know.
Access granted.
Good, good, good. Open door, get through here, please. Open that stupid door, thank you very much. Okay, so we made it in the staircase, which is great. So, I think he's on the bottom floor, is he not? I think he is. Okay, there could be some cameras around, who knows, I have no idea. And this is a very tight area, of course, there's not a whole lot of room to give. But so far, no one is any the wiser, which is according to my wishes. Oh, of course there would be. Is there anything in here? Trash, yes, but what is in the trash? Nothing, I think. I tell me that was for nothing, so we have to use the ramp then after all. Really, I did all this for nothing? Is there only equipment on the other side? It cannot be. That can't be accurate, of course, it's 2 ways. Right, am I missing something? Because it's the second story apparently, so Tong must be hiding out back here someplace. And this is certainly blocked off. I don't see any cracks on the wall. Yeah, so he's over here, but we cannot. Well, that's fantastic. So, are you supposed to gain access to the stairways in some other fashion and then just use it and then pop out of here and make your way down? So this is all for nothing again, really? Have I mentioned before, this area is really starting to overstay its welcome? It really is, mates. It really is. Okay, so down the ramp we go. So, I have to wait for his patrol pattern yet again, just to make sure. Yeah, I can barely see him. I think our range is 30 meters on the radar right now. I think, you know, there we go, maybe. This is where we came from, right? Okay, we let this recharge him momentarily, and then we see what we can do. Because with no energy, we cannot buy any energy bars, even though it's a basic candy bar. We should be able to get from any vending machine, but we cannot, because it's a video game. And even with full energy recharge ratio, as you can tell, with only 1 pip, there's not much to work with. You know, so I guess. But I made it certainly pretty difficult, since we are nearing the end of the campaign almost, but not quite. At least we should be done with China finally. I just cannot do it here without being detected, because I have to use the goddamn ramp apparently. And there's like 2 people standing down there looking at this ramp, of course, unsurprisingly, I would figure. Okay, well, there's a limit of line of sight obstruction, but that's not a whole lot here to work with, incidentally. Never mind the cameras and all the other lovely stuff. For anything that could be used for anything, really. The door maybe could be our salvation, who knows? 3 more people, 2 people back here, okay.
Must be my imagination.
Yeah, it was your imagination, friend. Just stay away, please. That's all I'm asking from you. If your assault rifle we don't want, we cannot carry, that gives us 5 bullets. Yeah, I think the crippling shortage of ammo gets on my nerves here eventually. Yeah, okay, well, the side room could contain something of importance, who knows? Well, theoretically, provision is a factor. Yeah, he's never moving, right? This is... Oh, maybe it's booked soon. Okay, now the bathroom that leads to nowhere. Well, great. Well, they have to have a bathroom someplace, even though cleaning that bathroom is not on the priority list, incidentally. And no mirror. Because, oh, well, we can punch through here, I guess. Where does it lead to? No idea. Okay, well, Tong is still like miles away in this place, I guess. Well, it's not too far away, but if you punch through here, then what? I still stubbornly refuse to pick that augmentation, even though I said I would if it was the only way to go, which in this case it isn't, right? But it would make things easier, granted. But I don't really like augmentations that only give us one thing to work with and nothing whatsoever. No, otherwise, seems like a waste of our talents. You may think it's foolish, but I'm sticking to my, yeah, plan here. Yeah, think it doesn't come over here all the way. Okay, a couple of goons. One goon with another heavy rifle because they do love the augmentations. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, it's like entire concentration of these goons over here. Fantastic. Okay, another side room. I'm not quite sure what you can do with that. And there's one guy playing with his mobile device, the pocket secretary. Okay, this evidently connects in some way or another. Through here seems pretty narrow if you ask my opinion. At least we should be able to walk out of using the elevator. Once in a while. Okay, we can move some of these crates if we are suicidal, I guess. Whatever that is, it could be worth checking out. Once we have this recharged, of course. We need ammo desperately. We need the correct type of ammo, most importantly. Why don't we check it out? At least open the door and see where we can go from here. This must be the cages where they keep the victims, right? Presumably. Yeah, most likely. Well, level 4. Well, it's not much of a hurdle to us, right? Yeah, these are the cages where they're keeping their victims, I guess. So another reason to kill all the harvesters, if you want my opinion, or at least knock them out. Then again, Bertha is corrupt. There's no police force in this city is actually worth a damn. So it will be all street justice. Probably, wow, level 5. We hardly see that any longer. Pretty beefy security system.
Access granted.
Yeah, one nuke virus and it gives us whatever here. I will find out here probably. Okay, damage upgrade, which we don't need. And of course, a body bag. What else? Machine gun. Now, of course, they do have to find some balance between religion and augmentation. Some people would have an crisis of faith. Go beyond the bounds of flesh and blood. Embrace the singularity. Okay, why do we need the damage upgrade though? I suppose we could, if we want to put on a shotgun for starters. Okay, we drop the peps for a tiny bit and make room. And see how much of an upgrade it will be. We do have some shotgun shells and the whole lot is available. And the pistol is pretty powerful already, I would figure. The peps is not upgradable in case you're wondering. Alright, so righty then. Anything else? These are open, which means yeah, that's not going to be very easy. This most likely won't contain anything of use, I would figure. Yeah, it's completely empty. Yeah, another cell here essentially. Thankfully it's not an auto-locked type of affair. Yeah, we wait for him to turn around so we don't use any energy. The other guy is evidently preoccupied, I think. Looks the part. Yes, I'm making it harder on myself and it has to be, of course, by not picking the punch through the wall ability. I'm fully aware of that. So through the side entrance we go and if we hide behind these couches maybe. Could be possible, even necessary. Who knows? Oh, hello there. That's a problem. Don't shoot. Thank you very much. So, we're still undetected because this guy didn't radio in our presence, I think, right? Thankfully not. Okay, this is where they're harvesting these people, evidently. I mean, could I add anything else to the scene? I don't think I could. So, once again, why are we angry about killing some harvesters? We really shouldn't be. That's the problem of working with only one energy pip right now. Retirement fund, huh? Okay, if I can find that safe, I will liberate your funds then presumably. Okay, and he was carrying what exactly? Machine pistol, so another thing we don't need. Yeah, okay. Painkillers? No way! No fucking way, man. The peps needs to go or we use it. Either of these things. I think it's a good idea. (2008) Well, I think Adam Jensen was born in 1993, I think, and he was the subject of genetic experimentation, so that must have been pretty advanced already in the early 2000s, late 1990s. Once again, when did the divergence happen between our reality and this reality? I'm not sure. Okay, so they're restoring vision to the blind people. That would be one of the first uses, presumably, other than military, I guess. Yes, that was the early version, not very good, but of course has improved massively since then. Yeah, so let me guess, we should be able to get some energy bars over here someplace. But I'm not seeing any energy bars, so that's always good. Yeah, another body bag ready to go. Of course they would. I don't see a safe, and I see Typhoon ammo VD. Huh, that could be the remains of one of our scientists incidentally, because Typhoon, as we know, it's a pretty secret affair. Yeah, so okay, evidently they don't really care about the patient VD, only the augmentations. And they also don't care if they are still alive or not. Yeah, Harvest is very nasty. Why are we doing this again? You know, keeping them alive? Because Tong needs to talk to us. That's the only reason, frankly. But of course, Adam doesn't know this right now, I think. I don't think he does. Okay, well, fantastic. So, I'm not quite sure where the safe is. It's probably in Tong's room, I guess. Alright, so we're down to 5 stun darts here, I guess. Also not exactly great. Alright, so we're hiding behind the couches like a big Dumbo. We could try that. I'm worried about the guy with the heavy rifle for understandable reasons. Okay, pocket secretary. Alright, and someone else is looking for that fucking... Of course they are. Okay then, so we can read it maybe, when no one is looking. I'm hoping. It should really attract someone's attention, but sometimes it just doesn't. And we're right behind this guy. With his assault rifle. Okay. T-Tong, okay, from Mr. Tong presumably. I guess. Okay, we can hack his computer if we want to. Don't pop out of cover, Adam, thank you very much. Right. Okay then, I'm not even convinced that the punchy angle would give us any shortcuts necessarily, but then again, if we have not discovered these, they're not marked on our map, I think. Don't think they are. Yeah, we simply don't have the energy or the firearms to take out all these heavily augmented people on our own. That's not going to happen. Maybe with the gas grenade, but then again, there are augmentations against that, you know. So... yeah, I can only use it in short bursts, unfortunately, so... And this guy here, will he come out? Can we do him out? Maybe we can throw some items that will attract some attention, maybe in this area, if we find anything throwable. Oh, well, that's what I thought. Well, there's something throwable, incidentally. Do not destroy, it says. Huh, interesting. Well, then we better oblige then, I guess. Okay, 3 or 4 more dudes in the room, I think, bare minimum. So, okay, we are hunting down this beacon, I guess, which is in this room, which means you have to turn around here. You get the idea. Okay, it's not exactly great, is it though? I don't think it is. There's also a dartboard here. Also not exactly placed in a good location, and something is marked as green, which could be anything, frankly. It's probably Tong himself, isn't it? Well, let me guess there's no easy way to get to him without just going for the front door and triggering a cutscene, I guess. Right, okay, I don't see anything hostile in this room, but of course doesn't mean anything necessarily. Now, we get as close as possible and try to avoid the rest of these goons around here. Even though we really shouldn't. We will probably do the City A service by killing all these harvesters and disrupting the operation once and for all, because they pulled back all their forces into this parking garage, which evidently acts as the headquarters. Bell Tower is corrupt, but I think no one would shed at least one tear, you know, or a single tear for that matter, for any of these harvesters. Yeah, probably not. Ja, there we go, das war der Fort. Nice, face mask. Der goes the arm on Tong himself.
That's far enough, Guaylo.
Must be the first lieutenant.
Tong.
You disappoint me, Jensen. I thought we were friends. Then my hacker goes missing. You break into my place of business, and you don't even have the manners to knock when you enter a room. A lot of bell tower heavies looking for you, and you reason I don't just turn you over.
Yeah. Vasily Sevchenko.
Never touch the stuff.
You're wearing his arm.
Yeah,
GPL
see?
device inside it. Let me straight to you.
Scavenged tech. Get you every time. Wrong woman, don't do that here. Sorry to say, the man I got this from wasn't in a position to complain. Bell Tower gave us his corpse a few weeks ago.
Bell Tower? Not Tai Young?
Tai Young's not the one grabbing people off my streets then giving me choice arg, so I close my eyes.
Sevchenko had 4 other scientists with him.
I'm not wearing any of them. So maybe they're still alive, and maybe I help you out with this.
Go on.
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They think nobody notices, but I keep an eye. Every couple of days, one of them loads up in the middle of the night and sails out.
Heading where?
A wise man doesn't ask. I just know the Hengsha Su pulls out tonight. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth or anything, Tong. But why exactly are you telling me this?
Bell Tower
Yeah,
been a
but
pain in
what
my
you do?
ass too long. I think you give them major pain back, plus interest. So, just outside this office at the far end of the parking lot, level 2, there's a door. It leads to sewers near the port. Not a very pleasant walk, but hey, this is Hengsha.
Yeah, it's
Bell Tower
Hengsha,
runs
indeed
tight
it is.
security. How do you expect me to get on their ship?
One of my boys will leave a package inside a locker for you in an equipment shed. You find it, we talk, and I tell you what to do next.
Oh, great,
I'll be
wieder der
waiting with bated
Ehrenboy.
breath, I'm sure.
At least no one is auto killers in here any longer, which is good. And if we actually kill his goon, see what point is out exactly. Okay, but I don't think what you see right in front of him, that's probably going to end in some difficulties, wouldn't you say? Now everyone should be good with our presence. Yeah, there we go, another bit of those again. Yeah, it's getting worse, right? Except for that one guy. Yeah, keep this in mind, of course. Yeah, he doesn't care, he's still reading his ebook. So can we check our objectives again, please? Yeah, aren't they? But we already knew that, didn't we? Adam, so what's surprising about that? Okay, fantastic. Well, with no ammo, once again, I don't think there's an arms dealer, so we have to preserve all the ammo we can get, and I don't even want to talk to these people.
Second Avenue Limb Clinic found their route blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement. The pro-human organization had received permission to gather and protest earlier in the week, but police decided to shut down the legal rally prematurely and closed the Broadview Tunnel. Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation at Seraph Industries resolved. Regardless, several
Really?
violent skirmishes
Sounds like
did
good
break
news,
out,
frankly.
but no serious injuries were reported.
Unless they're referring to Seraph headquarters being held captive, yeah, hostage incidentally, right? By the protesters outside, because no one can enter or leave, except by Vito. By dem. I was expecting a little bit more ammo, but then again, we didn't kill anyone or look for every nook and cranny, because, well, too many people, not enough equipment, you know, what gives I guess. Street, fuck. Well, not the same type.
You want some friendly advice? Stay away from the bell tower.
Yeah, because they know who I am, right? And so do you, for that matter, I would figure. Oh, ein Arms Dealer. Hallo, der Perl.
You buy or sell? I do it all. look at a computer and see
Yeah,
for
buy
yourself.
primarily ammo, mostly. Okay, do we have some ammo? I sure hope you do. Okay, some grenades, weapon upgrades we don't really need. And what type of ammo do you sell? Stun gun darts, I think it's a good start here. Okay, all of it please, if you wouldn't mind. Heavy rifle we don't use, machine pistol we don't use, sniper rifle we don't use. Could get all of them, presumably if we wanted to. I'm very tempted to just get rid of the peps, but I think use it up and drop it like a hot potato. Probably. Okay, can we hold now? Of course, we can't hold any grenades. Of course, we cannot. I really just handicapping myself, right? Because I'm stubborn. It only says for 380 anyhow, so cutting this thing back to the dealer, that's not worth anything. And even for the upgrades, the pistol is not even worth $1,000. What type of economy is that, frankly? Okay, we have 1 gas grenade, 2 frag grenades, 2 MP grenades, and a couple of, about 6 of them. I think we used them at the, about the sneaking operation, they say, but it's bell tower, so if you kill some people, so be it.
Come back anytime.
Ah, okay, these have some stun gun darts now, and then for here I would presume. Indeed, that's what I thought. So, but it doesn't sell any energy bars, as you saw, and what else can I say, frankly? Alright, so another portion of the sewer. It's not pleasant. I can agree with that statement. Hengsha has been anything but pleasant. Yeah, we haven't seen this edge here right of the second level up to this point. Of the city, I should say. And apparently they also have a refinery here. The ship is docked, I think. When the stake of crates. Alright. So to see what we can accomplish back here. Throw out trash, huh? Deck ourselves. And if there's an opportunity to steal from the shipping containers, I will certainly do that. Crates never contain anything in this game, I believe. So any good vantage point from back here? Adam, maybe? Pretty please? Apparently not. Okay, a closed shop right on the docks. Apparently if you want to get some cheap noodles, there you go. And throw out the trash like a bell tower, I guess. That would be a good idea. I do like the scenery though. It's very nice. There's a camera already, I think. A couple of cars that aren't actually wrecked for a change. Employee parking, presumably. Okay, I'm not quite sure how far it is, but once we are on site, there will be hell to pay if you get discovered. Okay, bicycles. Yes, we are in China. Ah, okay. It's interesting. Right, I'm not quite sure our augmentation would be able to sustain us indefinitely. Yeah, this seems like a refinery. This could be the ship we are supposed to dock. Maybe. Okay, try to keep a slightly lower profile than Adam. Okay, some commercial air traffic here, of course, in Shanghai, as you would think. Unfortunately, we don't have any binoculars, otherwise I would be very happy to oblige you and take a look-see. Of course, you cannot. No one should hear us at least from this, I think. Okay, so what are you doing, Adam? Once again, no, it has happened again. it's what's going on? I'm not even touching any controls. This is the second time this has happened when I was sprinting and cloaking at the same time. It must be a weird bug still in this game, I think. Okay, yes, calm down there, please container. So that was strange. I'm sorry. Yeah, you saw it again. Why this curious rubber banding? I'm not sure what it was. And yeah, we should be able to get up here. That's what I thought. But what's the point? So we have a better vantage point, and there's something inside here. This is something we can move. That's good. XNG shipping, I think, right? Probably one of their many ocean-going vessels they have under their control. This open. There's a computer and also a breaker box. For what exactly, we don't know. $250. A crossbow. So this is the security checkpoint. Interesting. But we could go to town on Bell Tower, no pun intended. Would probably be a good idea. But then again, I'm not sure if it's a sneaking opportunity or are we doing something else entirely. But turning off the camera would be a good start. Perhaps, okay, that's at least something we could use. Yeah, okay. That's part of the security system, I would figure. Let's see what we can do. At least we have already received some information about possible avenues the Belter goons are less likely to take. Like the toxic gas leak.
Access granted.
I'm very, very tempted to just release the robot from back here. Very tempted. Okay, open this. That's to create some confusion. I think we're going loud on these people. I think we should. They deserve to die, frankly. Even though, well, yes. We do it. I've been convinced. And then we clean up the mess afterwards. Yeah, there we go. That's the combat music. This we can go to town. I think it's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm done with Bell Tower. They can go screw themselves, frankly. Yeah, could be Harvester's right, so we pin it all on Tong. Go to town, my sweet friend over here. I think it's lovely, isn't it? So he can do all the heavy lifting and we just clean up the mess here. I think it's fine. Okay, so Bravo squad. Cargo transfer. Okay, so there's something officially going on here, of course. Yeah, let's do this. So there's loading up more victims, right? Probably. Yeah, okay, they're alarmed. And this is what exactly? I'm not sure. Okay, it's just an equipment malfunction, right? It's just an equipment malfunction. Nothing else to say. Nothing else to worry. Ah, these fucking Belter goons, they deserve it, don't they? Yeah? Of course, the alarm has been triggered after the robot went haywire. So we can double down on this presumably. Quickly. Someone is still around, and there wasn't the robot talking to us, of course, or maybe it was, because there goes the other guy. Ah, that feels almost liberating, you know. I think it does. I will not be defeated by a level 3 security system. I refuse. There we go. More people to kill here. At least it provides some protection for us at least. Yeah, these people can screw themselves. They brought it on themselves, you know, just an incursion here by the harvesters or whatever. Some payback for all they know. Of course, I think our presence will be noticed eventually.
Access granted.
Fantastic. Plenty of stuff here. Okay, same thing we already read. Okay, there must be some cargo ships that we're using for these clandestine operations. But of course, there's also normal traffic going through this Bell Tower controlled port. Probably. Arctic sea installation, so that's the, yeah, the suit arrows, of course. Singapore. We read something about Singapore. That's probably our ticket. No. So we learned something about the sun. Then I guess. That's something to keep in mind. Why is the camera outside still active for that matter? Because it's on a different security system. I did turn them off, didn't I? Yes, obviously I know you can sneak away through here, but I am done with that for today. These Belter goons, they don't deserve to live, frankly. It took all my self-control not to kill the harvesters because you saw why. No? Yeah, pocket secretary, you tell me friend, and a revolver. Yeah, of course, even the ordinary civilians know the Belter is up to something. But best you keep your mouth shut, of course. So the port apparently is officially under civilian control still. Okay, plenty of corpses on the ground. So the security robots, as you can see, they do pack a punch. Can't really complain about this. Yeah, can we not? Number 3 for that's what I thought. Now, Pocket Secretary, okay. And our security robot is still on patrol. Doing all the good work here, I guess. The biggest shipment, oh, the ranch, VD. Okay, that must be the, that's probably the secret research facility in Singapore, right? Probably, that seems likely. Okay, but the robot is not hostile, so you can do whatever. Yeah, they had the Pocket Secretary, right? And the guy with the pistol probably has some ammo. And there we go, voila. Well, eventually people will get upset about this, so we should be on the move here eventually, right? And get things done. Ideally, okay, even the guy up here was shot to pieces. I think I take it. So security guard with a sniper rifle. But good thing we knocked him out then. I cannot carry it, I don't want to, so I guess. Yeah, because they have butterfingers, sometimes, you know, the keypads aren't super responsive. Especially in Deus Ex the Fall. It's a bit better here because of the mobile port, I guess. Also use a different engine, of course. Okay, supplies, consumables. I'm looking for all these things, of course. But is there anything of interest back here? Anything for that matter? Yeah, okay, that's what something I was looking for. Grab all the supplies we can carry. Except for combat rifle ammo. Okay, it's just office supplies VD. And a pack of bullets, like 5 bullets, yeah, most likely. Okay, obviously light. Should probably check this out, right? Yeah, they will be sending some reinforcements eventually because I went loud. But I really wanted to. I really did. And this must be the barracks then. Okay, good for them and also good for us because if there's a barracks around, that means there's probably more ammo. And yeah, I think it's the music from the original Deus Ex playing, right, on these radios. Combat rifle ammo. Maybe I have to pick up one of those after also would seem. May not be avoidable. Yeah, smokes, booze, and Coca-Cola and pizza. And then you just cannot be serious with this game. You cannot be fucking serious with this. Okay, we need to get rid of one firearm. So, lots of ammo. Or the painkillers, or one fragmentation grenade, or one gas grenade, or anything in between. I think we get rid of these goddamn fragments already. They're not very useful. They're just an hindrance to us here. Or I could just upgrade the inventory. I know. But I stubbornly refuse. I'm sticking by my guidelines here for this, well, light role playing, so to speak. I mean, what's the point? I already said as much, right? More inventory means we're carrying more crap around, like 5 long arms or something ridiculous like this. There's no point, really. Cleaning supplies, and we have an explosive package in here.
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Yeah, like reprogramming robots.
How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen. You're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go.
Good plan.
You only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Yes, that means we search the area very thoroughly and, oh, there's a security robot in here. Well, if this is a robot, it means there's a security panel here someplace, of course. If you can find it. Probably in here, would figure, right? Probably. So, no, just an utility room. I'm not sure where we are going. But it makes us an explorer, evidently. Evidently we could jump up here. But we're not done when it comes to searching this area because we need some ammo.
Access granted.
Okay, they said the storage block is overflowing with supplies. But if this is actually true or not, it remains to be seen. Rate of fire upgrade for the shotgun. That could be good, I think. Yeah, so the PEPs, assuming we can carry our items with us, should be somewhat useful aboard the wherever we are going. I'm not quite sure. I haven't played the Missing Link myself before, in case you're wondering. Yeah, put on the shotgun. It's not fully automatic, it's only semi-automatic, and I know there's a specific upgrade they're calling the burst fire upgrade, which we saw exactly once early on in the campaign, of course. And yes, the toad has been hacked, so what can I guess? Alright, don't mind if I do. We've been hacking tons of computers, we don't need the experience, right, frankly. Alright, now the PEPs and the damage upgrade. Alright, so while they're telling us something, this should be good against augmented people. Oh, we can put on the shotgun again, I think it's fine. So the shotgun will be with us, so there's no room for a sniper rifle or combat rifle or anything in between. Alright, that's good. Another dude here, victim of the turret with a heavy rifle. But good thing we didn't have to play with him. And I will take the $300, frankly. Yes, we are authorized to be here, of course. And they're carrying a rocket launcher in here. Right. Fantastic. I'm not quite sure, do we need a rocket launcher in the upcoming engagements or not? But we do need some energy, most importantly. Well, it's here if we want it, I guess. That will lead into the, yeah, probably in the area of the toxic gas, I think. Most likely. Maybe we have more heavy rifle ammo and a mine template, maybe. I think it's a mine template. But it's not accessible for whatever reason. Interesting. It's the first roof-mounted turret we've been seeing, I believe. In the entire campaign, but of course it's a flexible mount.
Access granted.
Okay, this will lead to a storage area as well. Interesting. Yeah, utility room, nothing of an interest back here. Yeah, this is the location of the robot here in the back someplace. Okay, only one area to search for, I think. Okay, so it's just looping around essentially for the most part. This robot evidently is too hostile. But I'm not spending an EMP grenade on that thing, frankly. Yeah, goodbye. Yeah, the robot can pace up here, so I guess. That's funny. Okay, so a couple more bodies we can search. Oh, but the camera. I don't really care about the camera. Frankly, everyone around is dead, of course. And another rifle. $35 pods, huh? At least they are trying to maintain some cover around here. The camera, why don't we care? Yeah, this is our robot door, so nothing to worry about. Oh, hello there, friend. Apparently the robot didn't kill everyone. Oh, I should have known better, of course. Fucking snipers, man. Yeah, there we go. To the kidney, to the throat, and then your toast, mate. How does it feel here? Yeah, probably nothing of interest on this body. So we've made it inside, and we have some sniper rifle ammo, but that makes some sense. There was a sniper outside. I think it should be quite quiet in here for now. Reload speed upgrade. That will probably make lots of difference on the shotgun incidentally, so we probably should. Somebody is angry, of course. Not quite sure who that is just yet. Oh, did I see it correctly? And let me guess, it's too large to contain. Of course it is. Yeah, so okay, we have now 17 stun guards, I think it says back here, which is not terrible for all considerations, and there's a full magazine for the pistol finally. Okay, the shotgun is pretty well equipped. That's at least something. I like that. So if there's a fight incoming, hopefully we can deal with it, and now we also found the recharge kit, of course, for our battery. So who was on alert? Probably a camera in here, I think, someplace. Could also be a sniper on top, who knows? Should be careful naturally. But so far I'm not seeing anything, or anyone for that matter, but doesn't mean anything, of course. The office is on the far side, and there's a couple of goons in here. Oh, right, what is a couple of goons? And people dropping in for the ceiling. Like a robot, because our presence has been detected. But I think it may happen regardless. Okay, they're not easy, my friends. And of course the security terminal is non-existent because the robot, I'm not quite sure. Oh, we don't know, of course. Interesting though. Let's just keep some distance between us and the area over here for now. Yeah, I think this is the other area, right? But I think there's still one building to search outside. And then we make our decision. We can also just use the sniper rifle temporarily. And then just come back here for our other equipment. Could also be a good idea. Yeah, I'm not a particular fan of the heavy rifle, of course. So pretty reinforced area here, even with the robot outside taking care of business for us. It's not going to be that easy. But I think we're slightly better prepared than we were before. As long as we don't blow all of our ammo in one engagement, we can hardly afford that.
Access granted.
Probably just on cameras, I think, right? Yep. Okay, so the robot is actually a duo controlled by 2 security stations. Well, it doesn't hurt to have some redundancy, of course. Is there anything else of interest back here?
Access granted.
Yeah, clean, evidently, right? Swept clean of evidence, most importantly.
Access granted.
Yeah, don't forget to check these couple of rooms here with the management. Indiscriminating evidence on here, even though at this point in time we're pretty certain about this, aren't we? I think it's just civilian management anyway. Anything in your drawer by chance, for that matter? A stun gun. I think I take it. Yeah, it's a dangerous city, isn't it? Better be packing some heat around here.
Access granted.
Yeah, they're also racist, of course, since Beltow is an English-speaking only company. They barely have any Chinese guys on the force. We saw that last episode. Yeah, they're so overt with this that even the ordinary workers are catching up here. As to what's really going on. Yeah, we already read that, I believe. More unpleasantness. What is the deputy administrator needs to know about this? And he does indeed by looks of it. So another guy complicit in the conspiracy. Maybe not to the largest degree, but certainly he knows something about that. They probably just pay him off. Money seems to be the only thing that actually matters in this city here anyhow. What a nasty fucking place, man. We could try out a sniper rifle. I mean, these people already know that we're here, but turning the robot against their masters could be a good start if we can find the security panel. And then we clean up the rest of the mess here. And I'm not exactly a sniper, am I not? No recollections about how this thing should be utilized, frankly. I mean, it's a sniper rifle, yes, but in this game, I'm not quite sure how it performs, anything in between. At least we don't seem to have many heavies in here. Yeah, don't waste any energy pips, it's very important. And then we try to find a security terminal someplace that evidently isn't here. And then we deal with the rest of the forces, maybe. That seems like a smart idea, wouldn't you say? At the moment, the opposition is ever so slightly overwhelming. Yeah, okay, let's just hide back here. It's a bit too hot here because I didn't waste any time trying to find the patrol patterns. Looks like a shotgun. I may want that. Nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. Okay, the other guy also came over here, so good thing I disappeared behind the boxes. They are playing a fast and loose here, evidently. Maybe we should take this a little bit more seriously because the robot is on the playing field. I really want to reprogram that thing. That's as a personal challenge type of affair. And the security terminal is probably located on the other side here somewhere. And we just had an energy bar, so I don't want to waste it all, you know. But they already know we're here, so what gets like is ultimately. I think it takes more than one EMP grenade to knock this guy out. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, great. That's fantastic. Not exactly the way to go, so maybe the other area will provide us with a bit more of a success story. If we can make it over here anyhow. Okay, so if it goes down, people will notice, of course. If the robots start shooting, there's other concerns. That's something I'm counting on. Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't, but it's nice and personal challenge, wouldn't you say? Always start blasting, but then again, I do believe they would end in disaster. There's just too many goons around here in too tight a space. But if you find an isolated person in some place, like him for starters, it could be a good idea. But it doesn't seem to be another way in or around the warehouse. We have to do this right for the middle, as it would appear. Ah, they didn't even draw his firearm. Must be an operator then. Could be. Support dude. Should we go for that? I think we should the next time he comes over here. No one else can see because the boxes are in the way. Knock him out. I think we can do this even when in cover. We step out of cover automatically, I think. The robot cannot see, the other dude cannot see, and this guy is even completely unarmed. But of course, they will immediately call in our position. Of course, they also have the infolinked augmentation. We saw it already. Yeah, it's only a non-lethal takedown. Quotation mark for you right now, because it would be too noisy otherwise. Yeah, no one should be able to see from back here, but just to make sure. Okay, what do you have on your body there, friend? Machine pistol. Okay. Still pretty lethal firearm in this game, of course, especially when used against me. That makes one less guy to worry about. One guy pacing back and forth looks like a sniper to me. Of course it does. Yeah, we lost the pip because we punched someone out. It also takes energy. Yeah, okay, there must be a way to go that isn't right for the middle, even though we could probably do it. But then again, I do like my personal challenges. Yeah, this is the loading base, nothing of interest. Of course, you saw the body, I guess, maybe. Probably did, or someone did.
Sounds like someone running. Well, go see what it is.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
He's on the run.
Well, they didn't see me, but they heard me, I think, right? Need to reposition here, of course, that would be great.
He's on the run.
They're pretty observed, aren't they? I think the boss has suppressive fire, I think. Okay, now the robot is angry, so we have to go loud here and select the EMP grenade. Right, shouldn't we? Yeah, damage upgrade coming in handy, I see. Which way shall I be for you, my friend? This way, apparently. On, Adam, what are you doing? Shoot! Shoot, you goddamn idiot. Okay, cover sometimes is a bit problematic, what you would think. Okay, where's that robot? I don't see it.
I'll drop you if I have to.
Get rid of the stupid camera, please. Keep back here. Alright. I don't think we took out the robot, right? I don't think we did. It's too active, of course. I'm not quite sure it's good enough, but we can try that, maybe. It was good enough. Okay, keep moving, please.
Activate self-destruct sequence.
Yeah, there's the guy on top. Surprisingly, it's not a sniper. That is fun, so we tried to do a stealthily quotation mark, but it was not forthcoming here apparently. Okay, this guy is very angry. Of course, the other friends are coming over here slow. Also, someone else is looking. I see that.
He's on the run!
Okay, it's the buckshot as a reminder. It's the buckshot, but does get the job done eventually. Okay, so only 2 people, one of which will come over here pretty shortly, I would think. That's not a guarantee. Yeah, he is coming down or pacing over here. Yeah, there he comes. Well, we can play hide and seek with you, my friend, if you want to do this. I'm happy to oblige. There we go, that's what you get. Bullet to the face, how does it feel? I think it may be the sniper, but since we can shoot it when we are cloaked, there's no risk to this video. There we go, case in point. And I think there should be most of the dudes in the area, if not all of them. There's the turret. Aha, so we have a turret in here together with a robot. Well, it was a pretty interesting engagement here, wouldn't you say? Unfortunately, we did not manage to maintain stealth, but it was fun to do after all. Now, this guy is still alive, I think. We changed that here, frankly. It's a bit rude, maybe, but okay. Yeah, probably expended more consumables than I wanted to, but then again, it was our life on the line. That should take priority, of course. Yeah, okay, only the turret remaining as it would seem. But we shouldn't wait for too long, of course. Shotgun, yes, but no cartridges. Who runs around with one shotgun shell loaded in their firearm with no replacement? Yeah, that's the first of these sleeper pods. So they're abducting people for an unknown purpose, of course. And sneaking around, we tried that and didn't work, so that gives, I guess.
Access
Then again, it would not have been a guarantee for this robot to be connected to this panel anyway. So that gives, I guess. Yeah, only one camera, that thing, and some cash, and a concussion grenade. Really interesting. Maybe we should call this into Seraph before we get ourselves in that pod, maybe. That could be a good idea, wouldn't you say? Okay, so far so good. Robots never drop anything of use, I think. And this was in... Oh. Really? Revolvers, not even a sniper. You were a sniper by chance? No, machine pistol here. Interesting. Must be the rapid response force we bumped into. After knocking out all these people outside. I don't think it can be avoided. I think it's actually scripted. I think it happens regardless. Probably, I would think. And there's also back entrance to go. If you want to take the leisurely way around, it drop right into the office of theirs. And there's our robot now is friendly and good with us, of course. And in the potted front, I think that's it. Oh, we can move it incidentally. Yeah, unfortunately so. Alright, no problem.
Access granted.
That was the employee writing this email. We read it already. Maybe X and G is not a front for the conspirators, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised after what we've learned. I mean, if I'm that suspicious about the bell tower's involvement in something dark and sinister, I wouldn't be an employee here at this facility. I think I would value my life a bit more than that, frankly. Evidently they're racist and they also have the guns and we don't. And if you're part of the evidence that needs to be raised, they will happily do this, I think, in a heartbeat.
Access granted.
Okay, who is writing that? Yeah, so a DC administrator must be in on that thing. Yeah, fresh products, that's probably abductees. You're not quite sure which persons they're actually abducting. Augmented ones? Are they looking for genetic perfection like ourselves? I'm not sure about that, frankly. Yeah, we have no idea right now. That's why we're trying to find out, of course. And this will probably lead to a firebox display. Unfortunately, it's slightly too low res to read. Who is CM? Not quite sure. Probably the guy in charge, I would figure, evidently. This would be the evidence they're probably trying to erase. Hive Master, okay. Yes, in due course, which of course concludes with us planting the package back here and blowing up the entire facility. Yeah, probably at least the head office. Oh, let me try that maybe, because there's nowhere else to go, I think. There will be no turning back, right? Ah, interesting. So that will be our transition point into the missing link DLC as part of the next recording session, presumably. Or is there anything else we want? So once again, I'm not quite certain we can even keep any firearms into Singapore. Or if we start naked again. I'm not sure. Well, just in case we put out a proper save here and decide on next moves. C4, how conveniently labeled. And what's the timer?
Shit!
It's less than 10 seconds, I believe it said. Of course it did. Exactly 10 seconds. Of course he wanted to get us killed as well, I think. Of course. Never trust a triad. Yeah, Kingpin, of course. That's what I meant about erasing evidence. Everyone in the city tries to do that. That was not a coincidence whatsoever. So much for erasing evidence.
So that distraction wasn't just for me, was it, Tong?
Must be a son, I think.
Richard, I'm going off the grid for a while. Not sure how long.
Why? What are you up to, Jensen?
Following a lead.
And where exactly is this lead taking you?
You there! Get that cargo, clear the fire! We're pulling out now! Load and secure those pods!
Answer me, Jensen. Where are you going?
Hell if I know, Pritchard. Hell if I know.
Ja, Into the Missing Link DLC.